What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. What show do you guys think Sergio Oliva Jr is planning to do? Every time he is posting a new video, he is looking leaner and leaner than before. So Sergio was on Flex Lewis's podcast and he talked in detail about his entire life, especially carrying that Sergio Oliva name. If you are a Sergio fan, you should definitely give it a go. As per bodybuilding and his future, two things stood out for me. First of all, Sergio seemed frustrated with how things go for him during the peak week. Remember the Arnold Classic 2021, where Sergio could not control his stomach? That was because he ate something that didn't sit well with his gut. So these little things keep happening to him, hindering him to bring his best look.
It's the best I should look living out there because, yeah, I have no excuse. And if I can't, then this isn't for me. When you do a show, you think, oh, there was that. If that didn't happen, I would have looked better. Next time I'm going to do this. You know, that's all we go through.
And second thing was, for the first time since I have been following Sergio and bodybuilding, I heard him saying that he has what it takes to be Mr. Olympia. I know many of us do not agree with that statement because, let's be honest, winning the Olympia, that's unrealistic because Sergio will be turning 39 this year and the younger guys are hungry and they have less injuries as well. Only in the case that he nails it 100% can he do some damage. But even then, winning the Olympia isn't on the table. But one thing is certain, that it is now or never for Sergio.
And I feel like if I nail it, I can win the Olympia. I can win any show I want.
Hold that mentality.
So, but that makes it worse if you don't.
If that is a recent picture of Patrick Moore, then I'm afraid he looks far behind of the schedule for this year's Arnold. Yes, he might be flat. The lighting might not be that great. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But if we put his recent picture next to Justin's recent update, the difference in the thickness of these two guys is mind-boggling, which I do not understand. Because Patrick took last whole year off to solely focus on growing. He himself said that he hasn't been able to make any considerable improvements in size because of the pressure from his sponsors to compete multiple times during the year. Now, after taking more than 1 year off, why aren't we seeing that extra muscle mass? Because that is what he needs to move up the ranks in the bodybuilding. Although this comparison posted by Patrick does show more thickness, but the top one is from show day and the bottom one is like 6 weeks out. So we are gonna have to wait and see. As far as Justin is concerned, he looks absolutely freaky. And don't worry about his glutes just yet. He's a guy who carries water in specific areas. The last 10 days is the time when Justin makes the biggest changes. Is that a hint that Blessing Awodibu will defend the New York Pro title at the end of May? This might very well be possible because although Blessing is growing at a rapid pace, he isn't putting on much body fat. While I don't think Blessing could do some damage to the top 10 of this past Olympia even with his Indie or New York Pro look, but I think he could have placed somewhere between 11th to 15th at the Olympia last year. So talking about the Olympia, that was a big miss in terms of peaking for Blessing. He had water all over the place. He looked nothing close to the pictures days out of the Olympia. George Farrell loves to hype his athlete, but he had no explanation of why Blessing was a total mess on stage. He won the New York Pro very convincingly and Indie Pro as well. And I think he can win the New York Pro again, but If he cuts the growing season this short, I'm afraid the legs won't be much different, and that is exactly what he needs to move up the ranks at the Olympia level. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.